Hello, Twig. You're on mute. Oh, what is it? What is it? Oh, this is Hello, can you hear me, Twig? Okay.
Hello, teacher.
Hey, how are you? You home early today?
Yes, I just reached my home. Not yet finished dinner.
Oh, they didn't eat dinner yet? Okay. Anyway, is school everything okay there? Is your school still opening?
No, we closed the door because the COVID.
Okay, so the student is not going to school anymore. The students are not going to school anymore. They do online now.
No, they take a holiday. Just
Uh,
finished examination and take holiday.
You mean summertime already? Early summertime for them?
Yes,
Okay. All right. And do you know what when they open school again?
I don't
Oh,
know.
okay.
I have to wait.
Okay. Where the other ones? So let me see. Let me text them.
Because my center unstill working, but just a little student come to center.
Oh, why not many of them? Why not all of them? So they can choose to be home or now if the government want the school to close, so not any of students can go to school though, right?
The government accept for the student at grade 9 and grade 12, and
Mm.
some students at the center can come to school.
Oh, okay.
Student at primary school, at high school, uh, stay at home.
Oh, okay. Okay, that being said, that she's not.
I don't know what we going to study today. Sorry, teacher.
Oh, no problem. Today is I'm not sure that you watched a clip from last week in the classroom. So Saturday I will use for speaking only, and today's topic is about describe one of your closest friends, and then your friend will ask you question after you talk about your friends.
Okay.
Okay, so who joining? Someone new. Okay. Okay, we wait for another 1 minute. So, um, hello, song three. Can you unmute your mic? You are on mute.
Okay, I'm here. Good
Hi.
evening from Thailand.
Oh, you are from Thailand? Okay.
Yes.
Welcome to my class. So we have most of my students here are from Vietnam, which is the neighbor of Thailand. How's everything in Thailand?
Now in Thailand, we are suffering with COVID-19
Okay.
situation. And
Mhm.
how about your country?
Uh, I'm living in the Americas, so it kind of we
Oh,
reopening everything. Yeah, I think one of the reasons is the majority of the people here have vaccinated already. So we start opening everything. So I know that in
wow.
Asian countries right now, it is the second, the third wave of the virus. So you guys need to be
Yes.
careful, especially in India. By the way, how do you say your name, first name? Is your last name Songri?
Song,
Sri?
my last name actually is Song Si.
Songri? And how about your
Yes,
first name?
my first name is Ek Puri, but actually for casual You can call me my nickname Golf.
What, Mr. Good?
Cops, how you spell it?
Like a sport, GOLF.
Oh, okay, golf. Okay, golf. Okay, golf. All right. Okay, welcome to my class. See that I heard that is that your kid over there next to you?
Oh, when I was in Singapore about 4 years
Okay.
ago.
All right. How long have you been learning English?
Actually, about 2 or 3 years.
Okay.
I learn English with myself, but learn from many media, but most of the time is on YouTube.
Yeah. There are so many helpful resources on online, so you guys can reach out and practice. Okay, let's start the classroom. Hello, Ying and JP. I just saw you.
Nó talking thôi. Oh, where's the baby?
Yeah, that's a baby. JB, are you there? I just saw JB, but now I don't see him. Okay, let me share the screen, okay? Oh, that JB come back, okay. Okay, so what we're going to do, okay, just a reminder, the section will be about approximately 1 hour, but every 30 minutes, we will slide back in the Zoom, okay? So log back in after the first 30 minutes for the next section. All right, so the first thing is reviewing your listening skills. Right? Let me see how good.
My daughter
Your daughter,
very
okay.
naughty right now.
Okay, I hope you guys can hear me. Okay, so let's start with listening, okay? Oh, wait, hold on. Let me see if I can share this sound. Okay, everyone ready?
Yes.
Right.
Cops because he wanted to be at. So today my dad kicked me out of the house and he called the cops because he wanted to be out of the house. Just because I did not want to get married to somebody right now, being 24 years old, and also not choosing to do the career that he wanted me to do. Sometimes I don't get what parents are doing to their kids. They're actually just damaging their kids for the long term and the relationship they will have long term with their own kids. And also, more importantly, damaging their mental health, which is by far like the worst thing a parent could do.
Okay, second time.
So today my dad kicked me out of the house and he called the cops because he wanted to be out of the house. Just because I did not want to get married to somebody right now, being 24 years old, and also not choosing to do the career that he wanted me to do. Sometimes I don't get what parents are doing to their kids. They're actually just damaging their kids for the long term and the relationship they will have long term with their own kids. And also, more importantly, damaging their mental health, which is by far like the worst thing a parent could do.
Last one, okay.
So today my dad kicked me out of the house and he called the cops because he wanted to be out of the house. Just because I did not want to get married to somebody right now, being 24 years old, and also not choosing to do the career that he wanted me to do. Sometimes I don't get what parents are doing to their kids. They're actually just damaging their kids for the long term and the relationship they will have long term with their own kids. And also, more importantly, damaging their mental health, which is by far like the worst thing a parent could do.
All right. So this is a sharing from a guy, and it is sad. It's about the relationship when you grow up a little bit, and then some of the parents just want to be, by themselves and kick the kids out of the house. One of the reasons is because the kids doesn't follow what the parents want them to do. Okay. So what can you hear though? We'll go with Ian. Okay, Ian, turn on your mic. Thank you for, when it's not your turn, you can mute your mic so the other one can speak. Okay, go ahead, Ian.
Yes.
What did you hear?
So today, my dad
Mhm.
keep me
Oh, so today, give me a
the
second.
house.
My dad kicked
Keep
me out of
me
the house.
out of the house.
Okay. Next, Lin.
Kick and he called the cop.
Oh, and he called
The cops.
the cop, right? You know the cops? Cop means the policeman, right?
Yes, I know.
Okay, next, Lin.
Because he wanted me at home at the house.
He wanted me to be
At the
out
house.
of the house. Somebody text something. Let me check.
Oh,
Sorry, I have to leave right now. No problem, Golf. I'll see you later, okay? All right, next. Out of the house. Anything else, Lin?
yes. Just because I did not want to get married to somebody right now.
Okay, good. To get married.
In 24,
To
get married to
somebody.
somebody right now.
My daughter is sleeping. Okay, Golf, you can go. Thanks. Okay. I'll see you later. Okay. Bye, Golf. Somebody right now, right? Okay. Okay. So next, JP.
24 years old and also not
Being,
choose
right? Being,
sorry, yeah, being
24 years old.
years old and also
And also
not choosing to do the career
career,
career
right? He wanted me.
we want me to do something.
Okay, good. To do. Next.
I can't hear.
You can hear? Okay.
I don't have any idea about this.
Okay, so back to Ian. Ian, your turn. You are mute. I can hear you.
Yeah.
Next.
Sometimes I don't get.
I can't hear. I don't hear.
You don't hear what?
Can you hear me?
Can you hear us, Lin?
I hear you. Can you hear me?
Lin are frozen, so Lin have the connection problem. Okay, Ian, continue. I don't.
Okay. I don't get what parents doing.
I don't get what? Parents are doing to their kids. Okay, next. JP.
Just damaging their kids for the relationship.
They are right. They are actually right, just damaging their kids, right? For what?
For the relationship.
For the long term, right? And relationship, right?
Long term, yes.
Okay, what else?
Then long term importantly damage their material something.
Okay. Also, I think you're missing something, right? So their kids for the long-term relationship, they will have, right? So they will have long-term their kids. Okay. Liam, next. Also.
Unmute.
Also more importantly, damaging their mental health.
Importantly, right? Also, more importantly, damaging
Their
their
mental
mental health, right?
health,
Right. Which is
which is by
by
far
far like the worst thing,
the worst thing
or things that what
apparently to do.
the parents can do,
Or
right? The parents can do. Okay, so let's listen one more time. Okay, where is it? Okay, please try to listen this time. Okay, let me put it down here.
So today my dad kicked me out of the house and he called the cops because he wanted to be out of the house. Just because I did not want to get married to somebody right now, being 24 years old, and also not choosing to do the career that he wanted me to do. Sometimes I don't get what parents are doing to their kids. They're actually just damaging their kids for the long term and the relationship they will have long term with their own kids, and also more importantly damaging their mental health, which is by far like the worst thing a parent could do.
Right. So are you kind of parents like that? Ling, are you kind of parent like that? Do you want your kids to do what you want them to be?
No, I'm not, because I want my daughter, my children have freedom.
Mm-hmm. Have freedom or have the right to choose what they want to be, right?
Yes, and she can choose the school, the university. She can choose the job for her.
Okay, so she can choose
And
her career.
she can choose. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. I want my daughter can choose freedom, and she can choose job, future job for her, and also boyfriend. Yes.
Okay, cool. How about you,
Yes.
JP? Does this happen in your country, in India? So yoga instructor is from your choice, or from your parents' choice?
No, before my parents' choice.
Your
They
parents'
suggest,
choice.
yeah,
Alright.
because my dad friend, he is a yoga teacher.
Okay.
For a long time, he practicing yoga.
Uh-huh.
So he suggests try to join this course,
Mhm.
and he suggested me, and my mom she supported me to
Okay.
join.
Okay. So I think that is not like your dad's choice, but like me, my dad used to be a teacher. Now it means like when you live in a family and your mom or your dad's whatever careers they were doing, like me, like my mom worked in the hospital, my dad worked in school. So back to that time, we have no one at home to take care of us. So either mom or dad had to take the kids with them to the job place. So for example, 5 days a week working. So my dad took me to his school 3 days or 2 days, and the other day, the rest of the day, my mom took me to the hospital. So I was exposed to those kinds of field in life, education and healthcare, right? You know what I mean, right?
Yes.
So I didn't really like the healthcare because I was scared of blood. When I see that in the ER room, I just like very scared. So I think the healthcare field is not for me. But I love it when I love to write with chalk on the blackboard back to that time. So every time I came to the school where he taught, then I got the chalk and I just write whatever I want to write. So I love that. So that is not about your dad's or your mom's choice for you, but it's established in you, right? So you may see, oh, okay, I love that career. That's the only reason why I chose to be a teacher, and this is the only option for me. I just go straight from high school to the teaching career. That's all I do. When I came to America, my wife told me that healthcare industry, you can earn more money in healthcare. So yes, I did go to school for healthcare, but then I dropped in the middle after like several months when it came to the lab. So they brought the real dead body for you to learn the all the
Dissection.
liver, all kind of things in the human body, and the smell. It's not terrible smell, but the chemicals
Yes,
that they keep the body fresh for 20 years.
yes.
When I smell that, I threw up right away, and I got out of that class right away. It's not for me. So that's why I say no matter what, how much they pay for me, that is not the career that I'm going to go for. So you have your strength on some kind of like the things that you like to do. And I suggest like a parent, like I learned a lesson like whatever your kids love to do, that is their success later on. But if you force them to do something that they don't really like, they don't invest, they don't invest in it. So for me, I love teaching. I invest in my teaching every single day. And of course that I got some kind of success for my career, right? All right, how about you, Trick? You have your kids. What do you think about your kid?
Um, I think I'm not thinking about that, but I think I have to help her to do the job.
You can advise or like you can
Yes,
list
yes, he
that good.
advised.
It is a
What
good
is a
thing for
good,
this
yes,
job. It is a bad thing for this job, and it's up to them to choose which one, right?
yes.
So of course, you can say, okay, you know what? You have to be a doctor. You have to be an engineer. No, you cannot force because a lot of kids kill themselves because of that pressure. That especially in America, some of Vietnamese parents they did that to their kids here, and some of the kids suicided.
Yes.
It's not good. Okay, anyway. Okay, so that is about listening. I think you guys did great job for listening to this. So it pretty much all the words in this listening is a very basic, right? Nothing hard for you. So mental health is maybe something you kind of very stressful. You kind of like your mind doesn't function the way it's supposed to be because of the stress, because of the pressure of someone's that has on you. Okay. So any question for this part?
No.
No question. Okay. So we move to the speaking. All right. So this is the speaking. Uh, so I put it here, the starting conversation. This is absolutely great chance to talk about my friendship with whoever who is my best friend. I know him or I have known him. I've known him or her from blah blah blah. Okay, so in your speaking, you should include the name of your friend, the age of your friend, where he or she is living right now. Marital status, whether he or she married, single, or having kids, career, what are they doing for living, and some characters about your friends, why you like to pick him or her as your best friend, and how long have you known him or her, So you can say, if I remember correctly, we have known each other since a point of time. For will be a period of time, right? And when we met in whatever place. How often do you see each other? So it comes to like, for example, I'm your friend, but I'm not living next to you. So I become long distance friend. So the way you communicate with me, maybe on Facebook, maybe on Yalo, maybe whatever messenger. So a video call. So keep that in mind. And it happens these days, people live far away from each other a lot, like before. Okay. All right. So, and after that, you will get some questions from your friends. Okay. So be ready to question your friend. Now I'm going to speak the people who who I think Bing is not here, right? So I will take Bing away. So try to say that as much as you could, okay? So Bing answer. All right, ready?
Yes.
Congratulations, Miss Tripp. Let me show you that one so you can have a look at it. And, give me a second. Let me put it down. Okay, Tripp, are you ready? Okay, go ahead.
How can I talk because I don't
Oh,
have
hold on, give me a second. Okay, wait. You might write down some information that you need to confirm with her, right? It's just not for listening. Write it down, and then if you have question about that part or ask for more detail about that part, then you can ask her. Okay, go ahead, Priya.
in fact I don't have in fact I have lots of friends, but I don't have a best friend. I think my best friend is just thinking, Kennedy. You know, all of you know Kennedy. He is my best friend. He is maybe 33 years old. He from Vietnam. He from Vietnam like me. Now he is single. He worked as a teacher at the private center. He a very nice person and helpful. He often helped me a lot about IT. One of the reasons I chose him to be my best friend is that when I have any problem about my job, especially in how to use a computer, I often ask him. So he will become my best friend. In fact, I never miss him on face to face, just know him from the Facebook. If I remember correctly, we know each other about 6 years old. We often chat on the Facebook every day. Yes, that's all.
Okay, thank you. All right, question for her. So let me review what you said. So you said that you have a lot of friends, but you didn't pick any specific people as your best friend. But
Yes.
since then you decided, you have decided Kennedy. I know Kennedy is one of your best friends right now, and he's about 33 years old, and he's living in Vietnam.
Yes.
Okay, so you said that he is a single. So he is single. He is single.
Yes.
If you say single, I need to have a now after that. For example,
He is a single man.
He is a single man. Yeah, that's okay. So he is teaching at a private center. Is that the English private center or like a private school? General
Private school.
Private school. So what subject is he teaching?
They're teaching about IT.
IT, okay, teaching IT, okay. Okay, so he's nice, helpful, and you like him just because he helps you a
Help
lot
me. Yes.
for IT problem if you facing with. And you said that you never meet him in person.
Yes.
Okay. It's interesting. It's interesting. And then it's been 6 years since you guys known each other, right? Okay,
Yes.
just that you chat on Facebook every day. Okay, that's cool. All right, friends. Question for her. Ian, go first.
Uh, hello, Tuyết.
Hello, Yến.
How long have you known him? Friends?
As I said that, if I remember correctly, we know each other about 6 years. For 6 years.
For 6 years.
Yes.
Are you classmates together, right?
No, we just meet on a group of study English. At that time, he is admin of this group, and I often had some problem about the homework, so ask him, and day by day we become the friend.
Oh, and why do you choose him as a best friend? Is your best friend? Why?
As I said that, I have lots of friends, but I think I don't have a best friend. Just friends.
So good job. You have 3 questions. Good. So my question for you, why you decide to choose a friend online instead of choosing a friend in in real life, like your friends at your workplace or neighbor or your classmate, as to share things. Why you decide to choose online? Do you trust online friends?
Because I'm not a talkative person. I really don't like to share my feeling with a real life person. So they not become my best friends.
So you mean not saying that you are talkative, because if you say talkative, it has a negative meaning. Talkative means you talk a lot. You kind of annoying, right? So you mean that you are not socialized.
Yes, socialized.
Not
That is what I
socialized
mean.
person, which means you are not like ready or open to conversation to anyone or sharing everything to everyone. Not socialized, not talkative. But talkative means you are annoying. You talk a lot. Okay. All right, good. So Lynn, question, we have 10 minutes and then we log back in. Lynn, question for her.
Hello, Tuyết.
Hello, Miss Lynn.
Can I ask about your close friends? Can you tell me your close friend's name?
He has nickname Kennedy. K-A-N-A-D-Y. Kennedy.
Yes.
And his Vietnamese name Quốc. Q-U-O-C. Quốc. Yes.
And where does your friend live?
He lives in Vũng Tàu City. It takes about maybe 4 hours from my place to his place.
Where is your place though?
Yeah. So
if you said like it takes like 4 hours from my place to his place, so we know that his place is Vũng Tàu City. And what's your place though?
I live in Bến Tre City.
Yeah. Okay, so that I mean when you say make sure that it's very clear so people understand, because you give the information, the place information for Kennedy, but we don't know yours. So we say it takes 4 hours from Bến Tre to Vũng Tàu City.
Oh yes, okay. I see.
And Can you tell me about your friend character?
I'm not sure, but for me, he is a kind and helpful person. Because anytime I need, he also help me. Because you know that I still not miss him as face to face. It means in person. I don't know exactly
Oh.
about character, but in my opinion, he is kind, helpful. Yes.
I believe him because did you guys remember Kennedy?
Yes. Do
Yeah.
you remember?
Yes, I remember.
Yeah. Okay. So good.
Yes, I remember.
Okay. So that's good, Lynn. Okay. So in order to ask what is his character or what are his characters, you can say how is he like? How is he like? Like he
Yeah.
is nice, is kind. How is he like? All right.
Yeah.
To be like mean you ask about you may ask about the weather, the person, how he's like. Okay, JP, question for this.
Hi, Twit.
JB.
Yeah. Do you often to go travel with your friend?
So can you say again? I can't hear you, Lily.
So, do you have any? Did you travel with your friend, like weekend or any holidays?
No, I still not thinking about miss in person.
No, actually, JP asked in general about friends, so it's not about the person you are talking right now. It can be any friend. So do you like traveling with your friends in general?
I see. Yes, of course. I like yes. If I have a chance, I also want to traveling with my friends. It's make fun.
Can you explain your friend job or anything? Job? Did you know about it?
He now he a teacher at the primary school. He stick IC for a student at high school. Run grade 10 to grade 12.
Oh, that's interesting.
IT, India is really famous for IT, right? So India is known for IT. So most IT programmer come from India. So India really, really famous for that.
Yes,
Okay.
last time I have a friend from India. He also helped me a lot about IT.
Yeah. Okay, so actually to me, like friends online, to me, honestly, I think the online life exactly like the real life in the society. So
Yes.
online we can do whatever that the real life offers. You can make friends, you can be angry with that person, you can be happy with that person, you can treat that person, you can do everything, right? So
Yes.
for me, mostly I can tell I am the online person. I don't like to deal with people in the society. I chose because I control my friendship. I don't have to go take my car and try to the coffee shop, spend time with them. I don't have time for those. And for friend, like if you guys come to my Facebook, you commenting something that I don't like, I just delete it. I don't have to get bothered about that. So I am really in like my life is online a lot. So okay. Anyway, so I think it's about time to log out and log in. Then I will have your next turn. Okay, just log out and then log in again.